Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you. Another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, you folks, sampler video series videos I've been doing for a little while now. I go over there, try out food and drink items. I eat the stuff, I drink stuff. Then, folks, I'm going to talk about stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff that at the time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not going to lie, I wasn't expecting to add this one to a part of my sub-series, but sure, why not? But we'll get to that. It's a super simple format, folks. I'm going to go over there, we're going to try out food and drink stuff. I'm going to go over there, I'm going to chew it all up. I'm just going to, spit it back. I mean, I'm not going to spit it back out. I'm going to probably swallow it, most likely. I mean, to be fair, if it's really bad, yeah, I have had a couple things where, what was it, when I did one of my pineapple soda specials, I had some pineapple soda from, I think, Japan or something like that, somewhere in Asia, and it had natural pineapple in it, and it had gone off by the time that I was reviewing it. That I could not drink. But I think I got a pretty good track record otherwise. I'm inside the truck. I'm wearing super grody work clothes. Typically, when those two things coincide, that means that I was on my way home from work and I found some shit to review. That is definitely the case today. What am I reviewing for you all today, folks? I completely fell out of sync. Well, like I mentioned, it's going to be part of my sub-series because, folks, we're doing boom! Oh, God, the sun is just horrendous. Can I make it even kind of work? Let's see. Can we? I don't know. Yeah, all right, sure. It is taste-driven Ozzie's Primo subs. This is their Italian sub. The best Italian sub, that's what they claim. It is salami, mortadella, ham off the bone, lettuce, cheese, red onion, pickled chips, Italian dressing. Is number one seller, the best bread, the best meats. I got it for $6.95. I got this from a gas station. So, Ozzie subs I've been made aware of. They are apparently an actual sub place, and a lot of people seem to be very fond of them. So at some point, I do want to make a trek to Ozzie's. I found this at a gas station, so I guess they sell through this gas station, and sure, why not? I normally wouldn't tag in like a gas station sub, but for one thing, it has like the, the Ozzie seal, I guess, on it. And on top of this, this will actually work out because typically I like to go over there when I release my sub-related videos, which, by the way, I release them on Sundays because, come on, do the thing with me. Sunday is sub day. I also have an entire playlist called Subs for Subs. But, I usually like to upload two sub videos, and I have one that I did from a 7-Eleven sub. And I kind of was like, when the fuck am I going to upload this one? Well, now I know when. This one and that one will go together. So let's give it a shot. I will say this is a little bit interesting, that they're Italian sub. Like, I don't think I've had one with pickled chips, but let's give it a go. It'll be interesting to see how it compares to, like, an actual one when I eventually get around to it. I'm not going to lie, that doesn't look too bad, folks. I mean, so, okay, the sun is terrible because it's an awful, awful thing. Can we? Is there any way I can make this work? Kinda? Not really. Oh, man, it's just, the sun is just, kinda. Oh, let's try a sub, man. Sure. Right off the bat, I didn't need the pickles. I think there's a reason why I haven't run into an Italian sub that has pickles in it yet. Pickles are fine, but, like, put them in places where they're appropriate. I mean, it's okay tasting, but I'm getting a lot of pickle flavor, man. That's the problem with pickles. They're fine, but, like, there's too much. All right. Pickle is being removed. Fuck you, pickle. So I can try to taste the rest of it. Better. Pickle flavor is still there. Okay. I mean, first and foremost, I wish they would have forgotten the pickles. And it's not, in this particular instance, it's not even just me and my thing against pickles. Like, I really feel like this would have been a way better sub without the pickles, man. Because it's like, it's all the pickle flavor. And, you know, when I took off the pickles, that at least kind of made it work a little bit better for me. I could taste some of the other stuff. And it's a shame because without the pickle nonsense, the rest of it tastes pretty good. The bread tastes pretty good. The meats and stuff, the meat and cheeses actually taste good. Is this probably the best example of an Ozzie sub? I highly fucking doubt it. Like I said, I want to go over there and actually try out proper Ozzie subs at some point in the future. If I do, I will request no pickles because I'm sorry, but they just don't work on this. I've made mention of this before. When you have an Italian sub and you do it properly, you get all the proportions correct and all that stuff, the flavor comes together to make an Italian sub flavor where it's just a singular delicious thing. This does not have it because fucking pickles are in the way. It's just too pickly. Which again is a shame because I think without that, this would have been, by gas station standards, probably the best sub I've had from a gas station. You can tell that this is definitely way above what you would normally get from like a 7-Eleven or a Casey's or whatever. Like their in-house ones. Those are fine. They're serviceable. This one definitely feels more like a real sub. But the pickles fuck it up. And then there's just the fact that because it is a gas station sub, and it's not like it was made for me there. It was just in the little cooler section. You can tell the ingredients aren't as fresh as they should be. Even though, I mean, they're fine, but, part of the wonder of a, no, pickles, no. Part of the delicious wonder of a sub sandwich is the freshness of all the ingredients, including the veggies. The veggies in this, with the exception of the fucking pickles, are kind of a non-factor because they're not as fresh and crisp as they should be. But it's okay. Like I said, by gas station sub sandwich standards, I think if they'd gotten rid of the pickles, it would have easily won. But even with the pickles and the lingering pickle taste, because it really does linger, I'd still say it's definitely the best quality gas station sub sandwich that I've had. So, 2 questions have to be asked, folks. Would I get it again? Would I recommend it? No. No. Not unless you really like pickles. Now, like I said, I'm not throwing this as like a full-on indictment against Aussies because I understand this isn't their best showing. This is just them. It's a pre-prepared sub. It's not being made fresh to order. I understand that. So I'm not going over there. I'm not completely throwing them under the bus. This is just my experience with their gas station offering. For me, I mean, the problem for me is that the pickle flavor was just way too much. So, like, I think I would probably do, like, a 7-Eleven, like, a roast beef sub or, their Diablo chicken sub, which is the other sub that I reviewed from them. And it's a shame, because otherwise it's good. And you can tell it's definitely a solid step above. It's just too much with pickles. And as for recommending it, I mean, if you're cool with pickle flavor and you're at a gas station, I mean, it's, go ahead and give it a go. But there's just way better subs out there. So, like I said, though, hopefully I'll do an eventual follow-up where I go to Ozzie's and I can try out one of their, properly made-to-order subs. But anyway, 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of the week, monumental rest of the month, stupendous rest of your day. Folks, you can go over there and have yourselves a truly Italian subtastic rest of your life, but not the gas station iteration of. Final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity in the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated, but we do can't do it all the time. I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you're going to do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Now, folks, it's not always the easiest thing to do in the world. Trust me, I wish it was. It's not. But sometimes we're over here and we're living in this world where pickles are ruining perfectly good gas station subs. Why, pickles? Why? I'm telling you, folks, when I take over the world, any day now, we're going to have a serious conversation about this pickle nonsense. I'm not saying I'm going to ban all the pickles, okay? Not that type of person. But we might have to go over there and have a singular island where if you want pickles on shit, you have to eat it there. And I feel like the rest of the world can do without the pickles. It's just me. But pickles aside, sometimes we run into situations that are frustrating, stressful, asshole-inducing situations. Take a step back, try to mitigate the level of assholeness in our lives, hopefully do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, maybe you're going to go over there, or maybe you're going to try yourself out a proper subs from Ozzie Subs. Maybe you've had it already, and maybe it was delicious and the best thing ever. Maybe they didn't put fucking pickles on it. And you're going to go over there, you're going to hit me up in the comments, and you're going to be like, Brandon, you got to try the thing. I know, damn it, I'm going to get there. You know how many sub places I have around me? It's ridiculous. When I started this whole sub thing, I was like, I figured I'd have maybe a month's worth of friggin' stuff before I'd have to start repeating. Nope. I have so many places I still need to hit it. And I occasionally go over there and I'll post this stuff on my Facebook page or what have you, and people will recommend me other ones that I didn't know existed. That's how I found out about Ozzie's. Eat a good sub. Don't eat a gas station sub. Eat a good sub.